Hello, I'm Booney Starr, General Manager of the Mark Martin Automotive Group. We're going to precast a few of our pre-owned cars today and tell you a little bit about Mark Martin Automotive. Let me tell you, we're here today at our Mark Martin Ford store, which is located in Batesville, Arkansas, on Highway 167 South. Mark Martin and Lance Landers joined forces in January of 2004 to come together to put together a Ford store. Not only did they build the nicest Ford store in the state, they built one of the nicest Ford stores in America right here. Today we've led on to have 6 separate locations. We have Mark Martin Kia, which is right next door to us. We have Mark Martin Chevrolet in Melbourne, Arkansas. We have Mark Martin Chevrolet Buick GMC, which is in Ash Flat. Then we have 2 pre-owned centers, Mark Martin Pre-Owned in Highland, Arkansas, and we have one south of here in Mark Martin Pre-Owned Center in Batesville. Those are 2 house note lots. A lot of times good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. So maybe your credit's messed up. We can't get you approved here and we can't do something. Rather than go through all those companies and charge you 15, 18%, we've got a couple places we charge 0%. So Mark Martin Pre-Owned Center charges 0% interest. We got competitive cars at competitive prices of other note lots. Only difference is they're getting you for 12 to 18%. We're charging you nothing. But let me tell you a little bit about Mark Martin automotive industry itself. You go to markmartinautomotive.com and check out all of our websites. But our pre-owned, we keep 125 pre-owned cars at this location at all times. In Melbourne, we normally keep around 100 pre-owned, and in Ash Flat, we keep 100. So you can go to markmartinautomotive.com and shop at over 300 to 350 pre-owned cars at all times. Here's what I'm going to stress to you. We're country people, we're country boys, and we're going to make you a deal, the deal of a lifetime. What I mean by that, we're not going to city slick you. Most of these guys, the main thing they're going to do, there's a couple different ways to advertise. They've got a brand new car, gutted out, at nothing, making nothing, giving nothing. Then when they get there, they're going to steal your trade. They're going to give you nothing for your trade-in. Plus, they're going to kill you. They're going to kill you on the backside. Let me tell you what we're all about. We will give you more for the trade than anybody. I promise you, all I'm doing is asking for the opportunity. You'll never see us advertise with a bait and switch. When you get to the dealership, where is that car? Well, we sold it, but look here what we got. We're never going to do that. None of my stores will do that. When we advertise something, it's going to be here. You can buy it, okay? Let me clarify that, because I want to make sure that when we advertise something, it's straight up, no nonsense. I see these ads, and then you see the small print at the bottom that you can't even read that says with $3,000 down. When you get there, you can say, yeah, you can do that, but you got to have $3,000 down. You wasn't prepared for that $3,000 down. So we'll never have any of those ads. Here's what I'm going to preach to you. We don't use a black book. We don't use Kelly with her Kelly Blue Book. We don't use any of those forms. We go off the market value, okay? I'm not saying I know it all. I'm saying I've been in the car business for 38 years. I know it shocks some of you. Might not even look that old. But I've been in the car business for 38 years. I stay on the market. I go 2 and 3 days a week to car auction. We put whatever our gut feeling is and what we know we can get for a car back into it, okay? So the book might show this car worth 12 grand. We're allowed to give 14.5 because we know what they're worth. We know what we can sell it for. So all I'm asking you to do, it doesn't matter if you need a new Ford, a new Kia, a new Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, it doesn't matter what you want to do, give us a chance. But when it comes to pre-owned, we're going to win. So all I'm asking is for the opportunity to serve you. Here's what I also preach. We don't city slick, so to speak. I'm not about numbers. We're about taking care of you. I want to sell you a car, okay? What I mean by that is I have every manager at every store. My Ash Flat store, we've been in business for 10 years now. Vic Davidson's our sales manager there. He's been with us for 10 years, okay? Doug Miller's in Melbourne. We bought that store in 07. He's been at that store for over 30 years. Jeff Zalasco, our Kia manager, has been there since day one when we started in 2010. Robbie Howard, same way. He's been here with us for the last 6 years. So my point being, when you come back, you see the same people, and if you have a problem with your car, my managers know, take care of our customer. We're going to take care of you. We're going to do whatever we got to do. We want to sell you and give you a great experience, but we're not going to forget you after the sale. You go to, I call it city slicking. They're all about numbers, putting up numbers. You'll see a manager, he'll be there. 6 months later, he's at this store. 7 months later, he's at this store. That's not what we're about. We're hometown, country people that are going to take care of you. All we want is the opportunity. Our Ford store is located right here on Highway 167 South. We're an hour and a half from anywhere. If you want to save money, what's an hour and a half? What I mean by that, if you live at Conway, it's an hour and a half. Come across 64, it's an hour and a half. If you live in Little Rock, come straight up 67 to 167, it's an hour and a half. If you live in Mountain Home, Arkansas, it's an hour and a half through the snaky, crooked road. If you're from Jonesboro, come straight across Newport. It's an hour and a half. So it doesn't matter where you go, it's an hour and a half to get here. I promise you I'm going to make it worth your while. Give us a call or give us a try before you buy. We're going to beat them. We all pay the same. You know, a lot of times they think, well, I'm going to the city, they got new cars, they get more, they get them cheaper. That's not how it works. We all pay the same for a new car. It matters when it comes down to your trade. We're not going to steal your trade. We're going to win every time. Let me just give you a little preview today of some of our pre-owned cars, all right? So let's look at our pre-owned cars. All right, we're going to start with some of our pre-owned cars out here in this end of March, and we're getting ready to shoot this show, and it's a little bit windy today, so if I sound a little scraggly every once in a while, it's just going to be a little bit of wind noise, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be well worth your time to listen, because we're starting out with a 2013 Explorer Limited. Let me tell you, this car is a limited. It's not an XLT, it's a limited. Chrome wheels, leather, roof rack, all the options, beautiful color, only 14,000 miles. This rig's going to list for about $45,000, all right? We'll sell you this rig for $29,995. $29,995. You get out and compare apples to apples, most people's going to ask you $32,900, $33,900. This is a 2013 with 14,000 miles, a limited Explorer. So make sure you give this a call, because I'm going to tell you something. Not only is this about $16,000, $17,000 off a sticker, I'm going to give you more for your trade. I stressed it to you. So we're going to bring our next car in, and what I want to preach to you also today, I want to let you know we sell all makes and models. Yes, we're here at a Ford store, but we've got all kinds of brands. We keep everything in stock. Here's another money saver. This is a 2014 Taurus Limited with 6,000 miles. It's a brand new car, not even broke in. 6,000 mile car. As I told you, we go to auctions all over the country. We're looking for the best deal to pass on to the consumer. This is a 2014 with leather, chrome wheels, all the options, super nice car. And these cars have not give a fair justice, because if you have ever drove a Taurus, they're one of the best cars ever built. But here's what I will promise you, these new ones surpass them all. This car is unbelievable, and this car is $27,995. $27,995. It's a $45,000 car. It's a current year model. It's a 14 model car with only 6,000 miles. So this car is absolutely brand new, and all I'm asking you to do is save $5,000 to $8,000 off a new one. Let somebody else took that hit with 6,000 miles on it. So we bring our next car in. That's a heck of a buy. Then a brand new car with only 6,000 miles. It's a limited car. This is a 2014 Toyota Camry SE. Not your base model, not a cheap car, it's an SE car. It's got leather seating, it's got steel hard wheels, not a hubcap car, ground effects, lubricant kit with a small spoiler. This car also has 12,000 miles. Let me tell you, you'll see lease payments on TV. Most of the time with those cheap payments, they're going to be lease payments. This car right here is $329 a month, and you own it. $329 a month, and it's your car. So you don't want to lease that thing at 3 years, put it on a balloon note. When you come back in 2 to 3 years to that store and say, what I do now, they say, well, you can trade it back in and get another one, or you can pay $16,000 and keep your car. This is $329 a month, and you're the owner. So 2014 Camry SE for $329 a month with your good approved credit. And like I told you, if you don't have perfect credit, we can work with you. We can do whatever we can do. We got other avenues, but all we're asking for is a try. So we're going to bring our next car in, and we got all makes and models as a stress to you. That's a Toyota Camry. Check out this car. Graduation is right around the corner. You're looking for that kid, their first car, a possibility you're needing your car. 09 Fusion, we sold brand new off this lot to a gentleman right here in town. This car has 61,000 miles. For an 09, calculate, 6-year-old, very, very low miles. It has 61,000 miles on it. We'll sell you this car right here for $11,995. $11,995 for a 2009 Ford Fusion SE with only 61,000 miles. It's got not a hubcap car, it's got hard wheels, it's got cloth, it's an automatic car, it's absolutely brand new, no door chips, no dents, it's a brand new type car. So this car right here for $11,995, and let me tell you, a lot of times it's graduation, you're hunting that kid a car and you think, you know, we're going to spend 8 to 10 grand. Let me tell you something. Hate to tell you this, but when you get out, it's hard to find an $8,000 to $10,000 car that doesn't have 100,000 miles on it. So this stuff is rare to find. So we're going to bring our next car to you. But let me stress to you about this little car, $11,995. It's not going to last long. It's an SE with a 4-cylinder, great gas mileage. Well, I stress to you again, Ford store, all makes and models, 2014 Chrysler 200. These are good little old cars right here. This car has 8,000 miles. I'm still talking to you about 14's current year models with single digit miles. This is an 8,000 mile car for $17,995. You want to go buy a new one and pay 23, 26 grand for it? That's your business. If you want to save money and pay 18 grand, 17,995, you're going to drive to right here to Batesville Boulevard. Not only that, when you got your trade in, I promise you we're going to hammer them. We're going to beat whoever's giving you something for the trade. I want the chance. I want the opportunity. I'm going to win. We're in the car business. We want to win. We want to sell cars. We're not about big numbers. We're interested in taking care of you. So as we bring our next car, this 2014, it has only 8,000 miles for $17,995. One thing we've been noted for right here is we always got hot rods. We always got lifted trucks, okay? Let me tell you, this truck's almost bigger than me. This is a 2013 model XLT with a 4-inch lift. It's got the fender flares, big tires and wheels, bull bar on the front, got all the equipment, actually has a graphics package that looks like a Raptor on it. This truck is $36,995. Now, let me tell you something. This is a $48,000, $49,000 truck sticker when you buy it new. Then there's $10,000 to spend on it. We're up to 60 grand on this truck. We're at $36,995. Here's the good part about it. Resale on these is phenomenal. These jumped up trucks bring unbelievable. We always keep them. When you go to Walmart parking lot, you're looking for your rig, you can always find it. You'll stand out in the crowd, you don't want to be normal. Here's your opportunity not to be. So we're going to bring our next car in, but that is a 2013 $36,995. Beautiful truck, it won't last long. Well, we're going to save you some money again on another one. It sounds like I don't want to sell you a new one. There's different kinds of customers. Some people have to buy a new car. Some people want a new car. Some people want a pre-owned car. We're going to save you some money. If you want to save some bucks, look at me. This is a 2014 Fusion SE with 11,000 miles. Not a cheater car, and what I mean by that, not a base car that these city slicking advertise for $19,995, the little cheap car. I don't have that car here. I got a car with a hard wheels on it, cloth interior, moonroof with a wind detector across the top, all the options, supercar for $329 a month. $329 a month. No, we're not leasing it to you. We're selling it to you. You're going to own this car. So at the end of 4 years, end of 5 years, you got a 2014 paid for. So this is a 14 Fusion with 11,000 miles. So we're going to move that on. That car won't last long. Super nice car. But that's a 2014 SE for $329 a month. Well, as I mentioned to you about all makes and models, we also carry all price range of cars. Let me tell you what we got here. You always hear them stories about like the little old lady car. This is a 2004 Lincoln Signature Series town car. You with me? You don't find these cars. There's nothing built today that's got the ride and drive of these big rear wheel drive luxury cars. Here's the kicker I'm fixing to throw at you that you can shop not only Arkansas, get on the internet and try to find another one. 19,000 miles. You know, you hear about the little old car that's set in the garage and they go to church on Sunday? I believe we got it right here. We got an 04 Lincoln Town Car, Signature Series, 19,000. I got 2014s with more miles than this car. This car's a 19,000 mile car. You listening to me? 12.5. You got it. $12,500 for this 04 model. Yeah, I knew it was 50, 60 grand. They don't even make them like it now, the big car. So a rear wheel drive with luxury, unheard of, hard wheels, leather interior, all the options, $12,500 for a 19,000 mile car. So we're going to bring our next car in, but this car is one heck of a buy and it's not going to last if you're looking for a super ride. And you know, them big town cars get great last mileage on them also. This next little car here is going to be an 05 GMC Canyon. It's hard to find these little small trucks. 05 GMC Canyon Crew Cab. It's a crew cab truck, 82,000 mile, bright red, hard wheels, automatic. Caught that? Automatic. I don't have a cheater rig in here. Automatic SLE truck for $11,995. We're back on that graduation coming up. Maybe you need a second rig. Your wife goes to work this way, you go this way. $11,995. You don't find any kind of crew cab truck in that price range. So this is a super nice little truck. Nice truck as we bring her next in, but a 05 GMC Canyon for $11,995. Well, we're going to move on to the Cadillac. Well, that's right. We got every brand, every make, and every model. We got a 2010 Cadillac SRX, chrome wheels, panoramic roof, the entire roof's glass roof, all Cadillac options for $26,995. A 2010 Cadillac SRX with a premium package. You could say, well, I found one over here a little cheaper. You're going to find a base car. You're going to find a rental car. You're not going to find a car with a premium package loaded up like this. Got all the options on it. That's what we got, a 2010 premium package SRX, for $26,995. Solid glass roof, chrome wheels, navigation, all the options. We're going to bring our next car, but there's one nice car that's not going to last long. Well, we talk about nice cars, we talk about all kinds of cars. We've got them. This is a 2010 Affinity EX35. Now, you know, I mentioned to you about the little old lady car, different kind of cars. Let me mention to you, 25,000 mile, a 2010. It's not a 14, it's a 2010 with only 25,000 miles. This is a super nice car, moonroof, hard wheels, hatchback, great fuel mileage, super nice little car for $27,995. Same way, you can't compare apples for apples because you're not going to find a car like this. A 2010 model with 25,000 miles. The car is brand new, no stories. I promise you, give us a try before you buy one. We're going to bring our next car, but this car right here is a super nice little car. Got the spoiler on the back, got chrome wheels, moonroof, luggage rack. Still talking about it because you can't find cars like that with that kind of mileage. Well, looks like we've got a 2013 Toyota 4Runner. So if you're a Toyota fan, you love those 4Runners, 19,000 miles. Hard wheels, luggage rack, all the equipment. A 19,000 mile 2013, listen to me, $29,995. You compare apples to apples, you're going to be seeing them for $33,900, $34,000, all over. We got a 13 SR5 hard wheel 4Runner with 19,000 miles, and it's only $29,995. As I stressed to you, we've had Cadillacs, we've had Infinitis, Toyotas, Chrysler products. Now we got a Toyota again. We carry all makes and models right here at Ford location. We carry them at our other locations. So we're not just certain kind of dealers, we're in the automotive business. We'll sell you whatever you're looking for. We bring our next rig in, there goes a nice rig, a 13 model. Here's something that's very rare, and I say go out and find one. You can't find one. What I mean by that is, oh, you can find an Expedition. I can find a King Ranch. You're not going to find what I'm fixing to tell you about. Number one, this is an 08 King Ranch Expedition with 56,000 miles. You still with me? An 08 with 56,000 miles. Where do we find it? I told you earlier. We trade for a lot of rigs. We go all over the country looking. We go to different auctions. We don't go to one place. We don't get in a routine. We don't just sit behind the internet and peck buttons and bid on cars, okay? We go look at them. We try to get the best deal, the best value. This is an 08 King Ranch Expedition. It's got moonroof, it's got quad seating, it's got navigation, it's got the power boards, it's got all the options, $24,995. You can walk right over here and check out a new one. They're $65,000, okay? A brand new one like this is $65 to $70,000. We've got this 08, you're going down the road, looks just like a new one, only thing you're paying a third of the price. 08 Expedition for $24,995 with 58,000 miles. So as we move on to our next car, I'm telling you what, that can't last long because you can't find them, and that's an exceptionally nice rig with all the bells and whistles. What I mentioned to you earlier, that we're on a hot rod, we're noted for hot rods and lifted trucks. Check us out right here. 11 GMC SLT, a leather truck with a 2-inch lift, fender flares, 20s, Nitto grabbers, one of the best tires you can put, chrome push guard. We sold this truck brand new about 3 years ago. We've traded back for it. It's got 39,000 miles. It's a showstopper, one of a kind, beautiful truck, $32,995. And I told you, you buy these rigs, you bring them back to trade with me in 2 or 3 years and keep them nice, I'll blow them out of the water. I'll give you more money back for your trade. Same way with hot rod cars. But this truck right here has got buckets, got the console, got all the equipment on it, brand new type truck for $32,995. So that's a good looking truck as we move on to our next car. But I'm telling you, it's got a lot of equipment, even got max flow exhaust on it, even got the sound you need. Oh, look here at the RT Challenger power right here. Let me tell you, we got a 2011 Challenger with the RT package with a Hemi in it. Bad boy right here, beautiful car. Here's the kicker, 9,000 miles. You didn't misunderstand me, 9,000 miles. We're back on single digit mile cars for 3-year-old cars. A 2014's has got that many miles. I got a 2011 Challenger RT with 9,000 miles. It's got the chrome wheels, it's got the spoiler, got leather, it's got the graphics package, it's got the Hemi, and you talking about the looks and the thrill to drive down the road, you got it right here. Foo sticker on the front, a beautiful car right here for $26,995. $26,995. Compare apples to apples. You can find a rental car. You can find cheaper cars. You can't find this kind of car with single-digit miles. She's a 9,000-mile car. So we move on to our next car. I mentioned to you we've always got lifted trucks and we've always got hot rods. That's a Challenger RT. Listen to this bad boy right here. That Challenger RT, how about this right here? This is an 03 model. Okay, we're talking 11-year-old. Jack Roush Mustang, stage 2 car. Here's another option I'm going to tell you. We are a Roush dealer. There's very few Roush dealers in this part of the country. So when you buy one of these cars, most people buy them, put them up for an investment. Some people have got toys and they play with them. Here's what I will tell you. If you do want to trade them, you bring them back right here and we're going to win. Best buyer in the country, you're looking at him. You're listening to him, okay? We're going to give you more money for your trade-in than anybody on any kind of car, but especially on hot rods and toys. This is a 2003 Roush Mustang. They've took the wheels powder coated. The tires literally have 3 miles on them. Brand new set of tires. You can hear the exhaust. It's got the upgraded brake system on it, which if you're a hot rodder, you know what I'm talking about. It's got the big GT V8 engine in it. This is a bad boy right here for $12,995. Okay? Let me tell you, here's what you do with this car. It's 80,000 miles on an 11-year-old car. So they're just putting 7,000 to 8,000 miles years on it. All they're done with this car is use it for a toy to take the car shows and play with. You buy this car right here for $12,995. You play with it a little bit, use it as a second car. You take it over here, you just use it as a toy, and you get ready to trade it back in. You get your money back or you make money because it's an investment. You don't lose money in an 03 Roush Stage 2. So we're going to move on to the next car, but I'm telling you, that bad boy right there won't last long and it's well worth the money. As I mentioned, right next door to our location here, we got a Kia store. Let me tell you what we got here. This is a 12 model Kia Exclaim. Let me explain something to you. You're going to say, how much did he say? For a 12, I can buy a 13 or 14. Listen to me. This is an Exclaim. This car was $21,000 right here. $21,000 new. It's got the hard aluminum alloy wheels, moonroof, plaid seats, Exclaim package. We still sold it brand new. We have the window sticker still in it. It's right at $22,000, and I'm going to sell you this car for $15,995. If that's not what you're looking for, yeah, I could put you in a brand new Kia for 16 to 17 for the base ones, but this car today is 24 grand. 24 grand for a new one. So as I preach to you, and they'll say, well, I beat his deal. No, you're not. You're not comparing apples for apples. That's what I want to preach to you. Compare apples for apples and give us a try. So we move on next. Let me tell you something today. We've just previewed a few of our pre-owned cars, and I want to make mention to you that I'm going to win on the trade. That's all I'm asking. We all go to the same auctions. We all pay about the same for our cars. Okay? The main thing is it comes down to about your trade-in. That's where I think we're going to win on our trade-in. So I just want you to give us the opportunity. We want to take care of you before the sale. We want to take care of you after the sale. So regardless of where you're shopping or where you live, give us a call. Check us out of any of our dealerships at www.markmartinautomotive.com. It'll pull up all 4 of our new car stores. You can go to their website, give a call in, or talk to our manager and take care of them. So as we conclude our part today about showing you some pre-owned cars today, we're going to take you inside and give you a little preview of our museum. All right, now we made it inside here at the Mark Martin Museum, and let me tell you, this museum is in conjunction with our Ford store. You walk in the front door of the Ford store, you come right in the museum, no charge. I promise you've never seen nothing like this anywhere in the country. We've got race cars, we got fire suits, we got helmets, we got pictures. It's absolutely awesome. And the good part about it, especially you come up on a Saturday, you come out and you shop, you look at a car, I promise you we're going to win. While you're waiting on us to wash it up, fill up with fuel for you, come in here and look around and browse around and look at the history of racing that Mark's done right here out of Batesville, Arkansas. It's got all kinds of race cars. When you walk up to them, they all have a Manatron. All you do is punch it. Tells you a story about that car that's here. This is the car from Charlotte where he won $1 million, the Coca-Cola 600, and got the $1 million bonus. One of his first race cars. There's the IROC car in here that he won $1 million with. So a lot of good stuff to look at, whether you're a race fan or not. If you're a race fan, you're absolutely going to love it. But if you're not a race fan, just come in here and look around and enjoy the scenery here, because it's absolutely a phenomenal place. You're absolutely going to love it. One thing that I really want to stress to you though, and I can't stress to you much, is how much we just want the opportunity. It doesn't matter where you live, we're very close, or you can give us a call at one of our locations, and any of our managers, I promise you this, I'm going to oversee them and I'm going to make sure of it. We're going to take care of it. Hey, let me make mention that we've had it 10 years in a row. We have what's called Fan Days, Mark Martin Fan Days. This year it's on May the 2nd and 3rd. Fan Appreciation Day. And Mark always brings somebody in. We've had everybody in NASCAR almost here. This year it's on May the 2nd, 3rd. We have fun for the kids. We have merry-go-round, we have bounce house, we have all kinds of stuff. It's just like a mini carnival right here at 1601 Batesville Boulevard in the south side of Batesville. But let me tell you this, what we're having this year, Buddy Baker's coming, one of Mark's old friends. Sirius NASCAR Radio will be here live doing their show for a couple days. But also, Danica Patrick will be here signing autographs. So whether you're a race fan or not, I know a lot of you guys want to come see Danica Patrick, and you girls want to come see her because look what she's done. She's got in a man's sport and actually doing a pretty good job. So that's going to be May the 2nd, 3rd. Mark will sign autographs all day long. Buddy Baker will sign for a couple hours. Danica, all that information will be on our website. But make sure you come up and see us. I don't care if you buy a car or not that weekend. It's just all about fun. We're not worried about selling cars. We're about having fun and giving back to the community. So that we want to make this our biggest one yet. It's our 10th anniversary, and mark your calendars for that. I promise, give us a call, give us a chance. We will earn your business. All we want is the opportunity. Thanks again. Enjoy the day.